So, what happened to Adopt Me? Did it really fall, or is it just going through a phase? And more importantly, can it ever make a comeback? That's exactly what we're going to explore today. Trust me, you don't want to miss this because there's some juicy drama that you probably didn't know about. So grab your popcorn because this is going to get interesting. Before we get into the downfall, let's talk about Adopt Me's rise to fame. If you've been on Roblox for even a short while, you know this game. It was the game that brought Roblox into the mainstream spotlight. Released in 2017, Adopt Me quickly became the most played game on Roblox. Players flocked to the game to adopt pets, build houses, and create their own little digital families. The bright, colorful graphics, the endless possibilities to trade pets and items, and the sense of community made it a go-to destination for millions of players worldwide. In fact, at its peak, Adopt Me had over 200 million visits in just a single month. But the real key to Adopt Me is success wasn't just the gameplay, it was the constant updates. New pets, new events, and constant surprises kept players hooked. And let's not forget the hype around the limited time pets. If you managed to get a neon pet or a flyable pet, you were basically royalty in the Adopt Me universe. Okay, so things were looking pretty great for Adopt Me, but let's fast forward to the last couple of years. Have you noticed the shift? For one, the game's updates became less exciting. I mean, how many times can you add a new pet, right? And after a while, the big events started to feel more like cash grabs than exciting updates. Players started feeling like they were getting less for more money. The free-to-play experience, once so enjoyable, was starting to feel, well, a little pay-to-win. And then, of course, there's the community. At one point, Adopt Me had one of the most dedicated and passionate fan bases on Roblox. But over time, that passion started to fade as new players complained about the overwhelming trading system and the constant pressure to spend Robux to stay relevant in the game. Once the Adopt Me market became flooded with rare pets, the entire value of the game's economy began to collapse. Players who spent hundreds of Robux on limited edition pets started realizing they were no longer special. In 2021, Adopt Me got into a massive legal battle over trademarks with other Roblox developers. The issue stemmed from some very questionable actions that allegedly included copying game mechanics and not properly crediting certain creators. This legal mess not only hurt the game's reputation, but it also made a lot of players lose trust in the developers. People started to feel like the magic behind Adopt Me was fading, and this just added more fuel to the fire. Now, I don't know about you, but when I hear lawsuit and Roblox game, it always feels like the end is near. Lawsuits don't just hurt a game's image, they can also lead to features getting removed or major changes to the game's structure, okay? So let's talk numbers for a second. I know we all love Adopt Me, but how many of you are still actively playing it? Yeah, I'm looking at you. How many of you are still logging in every day to raise your pets or check out the latest update? The player count has been steadily declining, and it's not just a little drop. We're talking about millions of daily players at its peak. And now, well, the game is still popular, sure, but it's nowhere near the monster hit it once was. What happened? Well, besides the lackluster updates, the game's monetization strategies started pushing players away. The once thriving Roblox economy surrounding Adopt Me was dominated by people who could afford to spend a ton of Robux, leaving free-to-play players with a bad experience. Plus, as the Roblox platform grew, so did the competition. New games began offering more innovative experiences, and people started looking for something fresher and more engaging than just adopting pets. So now the big question is, can Adopt Me bounce back from this? Is it too late for a comeback? Well, here's the thing. Adopt Me is still one of the most iconic games in Roblox history. The name still carries a ton of weight in the community. And while it's true that it's not what it used to be, there's always the potential for a turnaround. The developers have proven they know how to generate hype when they want to, and if they can shift their focus to revitalizing the core experience of the game by adding new mechanics, fixing the trading system, or even reducing the amount of pay-to-win elements, we could see the game rise again, maybe not to its former glory, but certainly back into the spotlight. Is Adopt Me finished, or does it still have a chance? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you quit the game, or are you still holding on to hope for its return to greatness?